When it comes to moving your elderly parents and approaching the subject of assisted living or nursing homes, experts have stated that it is most likely the hardest choice that a child will ever have to make. There are many seniors who have the unrealistic belief that they will be able to care for themselves for the rest of their lives. And this is where their children and possibly other family members can be real instrumental to the problem and even instigating the change. It doesn't matter how old your parent is, now is when you should begin to communicate about the future. If you begin the conversation early, the words like nursing home will lose its sting. It is wise to have regular talks with your parent about what the future may hold. Make it your problem instead of the problem of your parent. If you say that you have to do this or that, you will lose them. Instead, start with something like "I am concerned about you, and it makes me very worried to see you like this." If you are able to show them that you are trying to be their advocate and that you're truly concerned about their well-being, it can really make a huge difference. When your parent continues to refuse to entertain the idea of moving, then as the child, simply back down for the time being. But don't just give up. Seek other openings that will allow you to approach the subject again. Keep in mind that sometimes things have to get worse before they can get better. It may take your parent falling, having their electricity turned off, simply because they forgot to pay the bill, or even being spooked by burglars, for the realization that your parent can no longer safely stay in their home. Even then, it may take a lot of strong urging by a healthcare provider, or even extended family members for your parent to accept the inevitable. If your parent begins to show signs of warming up to the topic, then you will need to fully emphasize your parent's right of self-determination, but it can also urge action. Structure your conversation in a way such as this. Tell them that I can't make the choices about how you should run your life. Although it would make me feel better if you could go and look at some possible assisted living facilities together, so that you are better informed of what type of choices are out there. Would you at least humor me in that way? If there is any willingness on the part of the parent to simply visit senior housing facilities, then you should proceed as soon as possible to set up visits to any local facility, and point out that many of the facilities will often allow them to try living there for a week or a month before any type of choice has to be made. Experts have stated that it could be more of a comfort that may make a huge difference for many seniors that are hesitant. You should also remember that caregiving is a family affair. This is even more the reason to gather your siblings, children, aunts, and uncles together to address the needs of an ailing loved one. Take time out and have a meeting without the parent present to talk about the issue. For those who have geographic barriers, you can always try the National Association of Senior Move Managers. These are professional experts that can help guide a family through the physical and emotional aspects of the transition. There are important items that need to be addressed, such as financial issues, and deciding who will act as the power of attorney for healthcare. The most important thing is to decide who will make the critical decisions. Even though having a family approach an aging parent is always recommended, one person should be appointed as the primary advocate. This person should be in charge of any financial choices and act as the power of attorney for their healthcare. When you are ready to approach your parent about making a move, it is very important that family members and siblings are all on the same page. It is vital that all the siblings are giving their parent the same general message. It can often take just one person who urges the parent to stay in the home to make placement virtually impossible. When the family gets together, it is often cause for some personal baggage to be placed on the table. It is always best to avoid any type of unneeded confrontation or sensitive family subjects for the well-being of the parent. These can be emotionally charged issues, but remember, these are not about your issue. It is about what is best for your parent. No matter just how smooth the process goes, sometimes the child will have guilt about moving their parent into a long-term care facility. Experts have agreed that no matter if they promise to never put their parent into a nursing home, the choice about placement is based on what is best for their parent at a certain time. Often, placing a parent in a nursing home is the most loving act that a child could ever do, because it will improve the quality of life for the parent from social and medical perspectives. Nursing homes all vary in quality, but they are not snake pits, and the parents will often thrive in them, to much surprise.